This is Dan Patton at Real Chicago. Today we are at VER Chicago, a 95,000 square foot rental house stocked with audio equipment, video equipment, and the people who know how to use it. This is the place where filmmakers come to figure out how to make and capture the magic. We're going to talk with some of the experts who help them get it done. What is VER?
VER, of course, is a provider of rental equipment. VER introduces technology, and most importantly, VER builds relationships.
Speaking of new technology, can you tell me what VER did for Murder on the Orient Express?
We provided, at this time, still the largest LED installation that I know of around this 1930s parlor car, that we can recreate the environments as needed. So basically an enhanced environment setup is at the whim of the director or the DP, we can change what the outside looks like.
Where was that scene shot? So it stayed in a studio somewhere the entire time?
We shot in London, in a studio, never left the studio, and everything that was on that train was shot at a stage in London.
Describe the range of projects that are being handled out of this facility.
I mean, we do everything from small hotel shows to the recently completed Super Bowl up in Minneapolis. We supported that from Chicago this year, so the range is pretty dramatic. We do large shows at Wrigley Field. We do small local events here in Chicago as well, so it's a pretty diverse application of the equipment.
What's the coolest thing about the Chicago production community?
They're filled with all the people that I'd like to hang out with. I don't know, they're my friends, I've known them for a while.
As far as a TV show like Dick Wolf, so it's on location, it's on the set. What's the typical way to equip something like that?
We're an extension of production, and we're a partner with production. So our job isn't finished just because the truck is loaded and the equipment leaves. In any long-term production, there's always swaps and adds and maybe a technical question or an issue, and we're there to respond instantaneously.
The coolest thing about the Chicago community is that it feels like a family. You know, when you go to these events, when I see you, for example, at every event once a week, in Chicago, we want to see each other succeed. We're not really competing with one another. We want to see the success of everybody.